Okay, let's get started. I talked about this one other time before, I think. Got a box in. Now it's probably been about 2 weeks, but it's something I've really needed for the Mustang. It's not nothing performance-wise or nothing like that, but it helped the car be a DD, daily driver, and it'll have me stop worrying since I got some makeshift stuff doing the job right now. So let's open the box, see what's in it. Alright, let's open it up. Now hopefully I'll have enough time later on today to install it. I'm not going to install it right now. I want to let it sit out for a little bit. You know what that is? It's a wheel well. It's for the passenger side. And that's why I'm not going to install it right now, because obviously it's all deformed from being wrapped up in the box. And I've had it in the box for like a week now. I should have took it out, but I didn't want to take it out until I knew I'd have some time to hopefully install it. And I really don't drive the Mustang if I know it's going to rain. I'm not driving it. Besides one time last week or 2 weeks ago. I do have a makeshift piece of cardboard though, zip tied in place, and I spray painted it and clear coated the cardboard so that way it's harder for the cardboard to get a lot of moisture and just basically fall apart. And that's actually been holding up pretty good. I'll show you that in a little bit. But here it is, front. This says FD, front driver. I hope that doesn't mean front driver, because that's for the driver's side, we're screwed. Should be for the passenger side. And I don't have any clips for it, but I'm going to go and try to find some. If not, zip ties would do. Should work. Just going to let it sit out. I've needed it though. Yeah, I've needed it for this side because that's the side that my air intake is on, and that's the whole reason why it was concerning me. And that's why, if you watch my previous videos, when I took off the intake piping, it had a bunch of surface rust inside the piping. So, and that was why all the moisture getting up there with no wheel well. I don't know how long they have had it like that. It was like that when I bought it. So I did what I could make, and it's held up perfectly fine. Hopefully I can install this, so then that way don't have to worry no more. Alright, real quick, I want to say yesterday was Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all my subscribers that are fathers. And for anybody that comments Happy Father's Day to myself, why, thank you, I appreciate it. I want to show you a couple things that I got for Father's Day and for my birthday. They both kind of coincide since they're in the same week. Father's Day was just Sunday, which was yesterday. My birthday is Thursday, the 21st. So I got a few things, and then I picked up a couple things. Let me show you. Got all these color-coded sockets, 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch. All of them are metric. A lot of things nowadays are going metric or use metric, so that's what I commonly use. Kind of wouldn't mind getting 1 or 2 of these standard, but my girl got them for me, so I appreciate it nevertheless. I'll still use them all, most likely. Got these color combo wrench set, and they're the ratcheting wrench on the back end, so that's pretty nice. Got the Hex Star key set for the standard, metric, and star, which is pretty cool, pretty nice. I got this myself. I bought this, the Ooga horn, the horn on my truck. I don't know if you've seen the installation video. If you have seen it, awesome, I appreciate it. If you haven't, I'll throw the link up top. That horn's finally taking a poop on me, so I got this one for 10 bucks. Gonna see how it does. And I've also needed a bigger set of groove joint pliers, so I got the 12-inch. That should probably get the job done for everything I need. Then I got a couple more things. Main thing, this is one of the gifts that I wanted. I told her I didn't care what I got. I for sure wanted a creepy floor rolly, whatever you want to call it, to go underneath the car. Make life underneath the Mustang a lot easier. Especially since, considering the past 2 or 3 months I've owned the car, I've spent a lot of time underneath it. So this would have been good 2 or 3 months ago, but nevertheless, I love it that I have it now. It'll come in handy, and I'll definitely get my use out of it. I went and got this one. I like this one better than the other one. Besides, the other one does have the headrest that pops up. I don't really care too much. And then got a new low profile jack, since mine does not fit underneath the car. It's a pain in the butt. I can get it to fit, but it's old, worn out, used. I had something jacked up that probably weighs a couple hundred pounds over the weekend. By the next morning, it was already almost all the way compressed down. So that's no good. The piston in it's shot. It's probably, I'd say, somewhere between 5 and 10 years old. It's seen a lot of use out of it. So, and it's my dad's old one anyways, so I don't care. Got that new low profile one, 2.5 ton. So that's plenty for what I do. And it's 3.5 inches, so it's about 1.5 inches lower than this one, believe it or not. And then 2 nice red jack stands to match my car. And I also have my 2 yellow ones, that one, and then I'm using one right now. So yeah, plenty of jacks and jack stands now. That'll work, I love it. That'll fit better underneath the car, make life a lot easier. And it should hold it in place. I won't have to worry about it slowly creeping down on me while I'm underneath it. That's a scary feeling. And usually I do use jack stands, but you know, if I'm just jacking it up for 5 or 10 minutes, checking something or doing something real quick, I'm not gonna throw jack stands underneath it. I mean, I know it's dumb of me, and I was hoping to get to this Fender sooner, putting it on, but I've been waiting to get this. Finally got it today. I was hoping to get it over the weekend, but things just didn't plan out. So I'm going to use it tomorrow, hopefully jack it up, get that fender on. And then what I was talking about in the video before the other day when I opened the box, here's my little shield that I have holding on, and it's seen plenty of rain and stuff like that. And to be honest, for the most part, it's doing pretty good. I can't complain, considering it's been wet and everything, but I painted it and cleared it, so I knew that would prolong its life a little better. Look how pretty that new one is. Looks nice in the box. Let's get it out, and I'm going to put it next to the other one just to compare it. Big difference. I mean, just the overall shape and design. This is definitely a heavy duty one. Just the design and the shape and the weight of it. It's very, very heavy. Airplane going by. Probably about 11 o'clock at night. But the overall shape and design, it is 2 kind of different jacks, with that one being a straight up handle. That handle does not go straight up. You just have to pull it out like so, and then put it in, and then you have to take it out and turn the little knob down below. And this one is built inside. You just turn it and it turns it like that, but it's a pain because you'll have the car jacked up and you'll try to turn it, and it'll take damn near all your money just to turn the handle, and sometimes the car come flying down and you gotta be quick enough to turn it back, and you try to do it easy, but it's a pain. And now with this one is I'll jack the car up and I'll let it down, and it won't decompress all the way. I'll have to jam something in there and pry this down to get it to be able to pull it out from the car. So this is quite a bit difference height. The whole thing is a lot smaller. This is shorter, and this is a lot, I mean a lot lighter compared to this big boy. Now it started to rub off. It's something 0.5. I want to say this is 2.5 ton, but it might be a 3.5 ton. And this is a 2.5 ton. So it's not like this is a 1.5 ton like some small little ones. This is actually a 2.5 ton. So this might be the same rating, I don't know for sure, like I said. But it's nice that this one's a lot lighter. Easy to move around. That one's a pain. Both of them are decompressed all the way. And that gives you a little idea of the height difference on them. This will save me, that's just about an inch, maybe a little more than an inch difference. So that'll definitely help out. Hopefully, my only problem is, hopefully this hump isn't too crazy for me. I don't think it will be, but you never know. It might hit the side skirts. Alright, finally got some time to get back to this whole inner wheel well thing. Got my wheel and tire assembly off. Pretty simple. Now I just gotta get this old makeshift one off here. You see where it's rubbed the tire a little bit. But it's been on the car for, I'd say, at least a month and a half. Has seen some wet roadways at least once. And it's held up fine. Of course, like I said, I painted it and clear coated it just to try to help against the moisture. And it seemed to do okay. Go ahead and cut that off and take that out, and then get the fender and try to put it in there. Wheel well, I mean. And that is why I need an inner fender wheel well thing. With that intake filter being right there, the tire kicks up a bunch of water, sucks it all up. No good for the engine. So I need to put it on, especially if I want to drive it around. Summertime here in Florida, it rains a decent amount, so better be safe than sorry. I'm sure my intake air temps though will go up a little bit, having the inner wheel well in there. Yay! Got one in. It's not really perfect, not really right. This thing's more of a pain in the butt than what I was anticipating. But I think I'll be able to get a rig it in there, at least enough to do its job. We'll see. Okay, got that wheel well in, or the inner fender, whatever you want to call it. All you really have to do is just line up the holes and it'll start going together. There's one push clip thing, whatever you want to call those. These, whatever them are called. One goes there, one goes there. One's supposed to go there, but the ones I have big heads like that, and it sticks out a little ways. So I'll just put in a nut and a bolt to hold that one. And then this one had a screw. The only way I could get it to really work is if I had it coming on the outside right there like that, because it wouldn't bolt from the other side the way the clip bolt works, because it clips onto the metal. And then there's two underneath. I can only get one. They're both on this skirt right here. I can only get one in, but there's two holes. One's good enough, especially in the back. I would be more concerned about the front. And with that bolt in there, I'm sure it's not going to go nowhere. And it's pretty snug in there. So, should be good. At least it'll stop the moisture in the rain splashing up onto the filter. That's the main thing. That old filter that's over there, the light, next to my koozie, that old filter was pretty nasty. And like I stated before, and I don't know if you've seen the video, but when I cleaned out the intake piping, it had a decent amount of surface rust in there. That's why I went ahead and cleaned it out. So now we're ready for the rain. Bring it on. It's Wednesday night tonight. It's about 11:30. I'm going to try to get this video up, but no guarantees. I might go inside and fall asleep. I work outside all day in the heat. So lately I've been just beat, falling asleep. I haven't really done anything to the car. This whole week I haven't touched it. I've been wanting to put on this this fender wheel well since the weekend. I took it out of the box Saturday, filmed that, me taking it out of the box Saturday. And it's Wednesday and I'm finally now getting it on. I also bought some heat stuff for the intake. Something a little different. I figured I'm going to try. I was hoping to have it on by the next time I went to test and tune. I just got it in the mail, I think Thursday or Friday last week, and I've yet to put it on. It's just been so hot, and like I said, I work outside 8+ hours a day, and it's been 93, 94, 95 degrees, heat index up over 100, you know, for 4 or 5, 6 hours a day. So it takes it out of me, and lately I've just been falling asleep after the kids go to bed on the couch. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty hot right now. I just wiped my face full of sweat. In my garage, it's 87 degrees. And it's 80 outside. And it's about 11:30. Now, when I get home from work, I open up the back door, the front door, and usually the garage door, just to try to get some breeze in here. Yesterday and today, when I came home around 5 o'clock, it was 95 degrees in my garage. I'm not coming outside, or out in my garage, with it being 95 to work on my car. That's freaking hot. I'm not going to kill myself to work on it. So, I just do what I can. And I would have the garage door open and everything right now, but I only have that back door because right now, summertime in, the mosquitoes are brutal down here in Florida. I mean, I'm sure they're brutal in a lot of places, but they just tear you up. So when I get the lights on and it's nighttime, I gotta keep most of the doors shut. If not, I'll be getting attacked. So at least that stops one of the problems. I might put air conditioning in the garage eventually, maybe like a window air unit, just to try to help keep it a little cooler in here when I plan on working on the car. We'll see how that goes. The smallest one that I could find is 1 inch too big for my windows that I have in my 2 rooms right here. So I might try to hook it up to the door area and just see how I can get it to cool off in here, because it's miserably hot. I'm gonna go ahead and put the tire back on now and go inside and edit this video, or at least try to start anyways. And like I said, today's Wednesday, so tomorrow's test and tune at the track, and also tomorrow's my birthday, so that's pretty cool, pretty exciting. Getting older, not really much to be excited for. Maybe retirement, Social Security, something like that, I guess. But that'd be cool if they don't cancel it from the rain. Usually, a lot of times in summertime it gets canceled from the rain. You never know, it just pop up a shower, canceled, flooded. Down here in Florida, it's so flat, it stays flooded. So hopefully they don't cancel it, and I'll be able to get some test passes in on my birthday. That'd be pretty cool, pretty exciting. If I go, of course, I'll bring the GoPro, get some videos of me racing, hopefully do a little better. I got the tune back onto the stock injectors. The car does have 24-pound injectors, but it was running better off the tune, and off the tune, it'll put it back to stock injectors. So on the tune, I put it back to stock injector size, and it seems to run a little better. It doesn't have that crazy idle like I showed in the last video, where it wants to act like it has a cam in it and just have that little rough idle for the first 30 seconds or so. So it doesn't do that no more, so that's good. I'm gonna stop jabber jawing. That's how to install your inner fender well. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, I appreciate it. Till next time, peace.